long offseason, a very positive one for us. We're excited to go out in the field and establish a new identity. So we're excited to play this game.
When you first saw the schedule, Wisconsin, Georgia, Tennessee, did you sit there and go, holy cow?
I mean, we could honestly go like that every year. You know, we always have a pretty tough schedule, but we wouldn't have it any other way. We love playing a demanding schedule, and we love getting up for games week in and week out, so it's something we enjoy doing.
How's that extra weight you've put on this offseason? How have you carried it? How do you feel?
Oh, it feels very good. I mean, I really don't feel any slower. Definitely increased my weight, helped with my strength and other attributes. So I feel like it's a positive.
How did you put it on?
Just naturally. I really didn't do anything different. I mean,
Eat more?
Nah, not really. You know, just went through the off-season program with Coach Cott. They had a few new things for us to do, and it just started to come on.
You had like a shoulder injury, I think, in the spring, and just how was that from now?
Good. It feels good. I forget what shoulder I hurt sometimes, so it's definitely not a problem going into the season.
What was the injury exactly?
Just a rotator cuff strain. Something.
Okay.
It was nothing major.
Okay.
How's the offensive line looking from your viewpoint?
Offensive line or Wisconsin? Oh, offensive line is very good. I love going against them. It's definitely a challenge, and it's something that gets us better as well as get them better. They work well up front. Coach Cristobal is doing a good job having them to play as one unit, and they're very physical. So, that's something I like to see from the defensive line perspective.
What have you seen from Wisconsin?
Kind of like ours. They're a big physical group, play well together up front. They're going to go out there and try to establish the line of scrimmage, and that's the games we like to play. So, we're excited to go against them.
With the running game, what are you expecting in terms of the principles with last year's offense compared to this year for Wisconsin? How similar do you think it is, or do you think it'll be different just with?
I feel like there'll be a lot of similarities as last year, but then again, they of course they're going to go out there and throw some things we haven't seen before. But as our job as D-liners go out there and strike blockers up front, no matter what they give us, read our keys and do our technique. They can change the principle, but for us, the D-line is usually the same things we do week in and week out.
What's it like trying to stop Derrick Henry?
Oh, it's fun. We like going against aggressive big backs who play physical and run downhill. That's what our defense thrives on. So it's always fun.
So I'm sure the approach would be different facing Melvin Gordon compared to Corey Clement. But what are some of the things that you saw on film that he brings to the table, and what are some of the keys aside from just what you just said in terms of stopping him?
He's definitely an explosive back. He's a little different than Melvin Gordon, but he's a very good back. We're gonna have to all rally to the ball, have good communication on defense, not have a lot of mental busting, just give great effort and straight blockers up front. I feel like if we do those things, we'll be successful as a defense.
I'm sure you guys heard about Melvin last year. Were you kind of surprised when you turned on the film and saw Corey and some of the things he did last year?
Obviously, and as a rule of thumb, you just learn never to be surprised and always expect the unexpected. So when we saw it, we just took with it and just started our game plan.
Had you heard about him at all before film study, or was it?
Maybe like once or twice. I'm not sure.
What does Reggie mean to this defense and this team?
Oh, he means a lot to the defense. We feed off of him. He's the quarterback of the defense in our eyes. So if he's having a good game, we help pick him up. He helps pick us up. He brings the whole defense together in general. So I love playing with the guy. He's so enthusiastic on and off the field, and great guy to have in the locker room.
Was it maybe kind of a relief just to maybe play more regular defense in this game than as opposed to a lot of the other games you'll have this season?
No, it was never a relief. You always expect the unexpected, like I said. So going in, we're supposed to play a lot of regular, but then again, they can always do something to switch it up. So we're just ready for everything and prepare for every situation.
What do you see from Stavi a little bit, the quarterback back there? Obviously got the returning experience, but what do you see from him?
Big guy, good arm, does a good job getting him the right checks. He's a really good quarterback, and the quarterback we've been preparing for a good little minute now. So we're excited to play.
Did you watch the LSU game that they played them last year? Yeah. Because you guys are kind of built like LSU. Did you learn anything about how they kind of attack them?
That's last year. It's hard to compare teams from different years. So we looked at it, but you don't take too much from this. That's the first game last year, so a lot of things have changed since then.
Anything else? Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.